So I watched a few YouTube videos recently on how to build a handheld rig for your camera. And some of them looked really cool and somewhat interesting. And some of them looked kind of ridiculous. But what I haven't seen a whole lot of is people who build these rigs actually use them. So that's what I decided to make this week. Let's get into it. So yeah, this is the rig that I've been shooting handheld with for the last couple of jobs. I really like this small rig handle on the top. It really lets me get kind of as low as I want. There's a good center of gravity there, so if I want to just keep this low, using my follow focus kind of as I walk through a shot, it's really helpful. Swivel head has come in handy quite a few times. That wireless follow focus really going to take the shake out of the shots that I normally would have from manually touching that glass. And here's how I use this thing. One hand, two hands, 2 points of contact already on there. That third point of contact that I use is this V-mount battery. So I just push this V-mount battery kind of into my chest to give me 3 points of contact. This last weekend, we actually got a chance to test this out, and we took it to the beach, had a little bit of a car ride to get there. Once we got there, we really wanted to go to our favorite coffee shop, which ended up being closed. So it was kind of a bummer, but we still were at the beach, so we wanted to make the best of it. We shot a little short that we ended up putting in our last video. I might post it separately. It was really funny, just me and Parker hanging out at the beach, just shooting a few things and then doing a little bit of a voiceover with it. But the whole thing was shot handheld, so I had an opportunity to, show not only footage from the rig, but also me using the rig, which was nice. I did a little bit of walking backwards with it. And anytime you walk backwards handheld or you want to try to match step with your talent, so that way it looks a little bit less shaky. But yeah, here's just some footage of me utilizing this rig the way that I built it, and that way you actually have the opportunity to see how it would look if you built a rig like this, or if you built a rig similar to this. So right now I'm using 18-inch rails from Small Rig, and these things are kind of huge, but I feel like if I ever decide to kind of transition this over to a shoulder rig, I don't have to buy a second set of rails to do that. These are kind of my one size fits all. Small Rig half cage here, the Small Rig handle, and a Small Rig little holder for the SSD. This is a small HD 5-inch monitor here. It's just the focus, it's the standard one. It's not the OLED one or anything cool like that. It's just the standard one, and it works really well for me. Over on this side right here, I picked the Indie Pro V-mount. I like this one because I feel like it mounts up a way that is actually usable and doesn't actually block the screen. This Neewer V-mount battery works for me. It powers the camera for about 3.5 hours, and I don't really have any issues with that. And this is something that I really like. This is the Live Air, like PD movie wireless follow focus. I feel like one of the biggest issues that I run into when I'm hand holding, or when I see like kind of amateur style hand holding, is that there's a little bit of camera shake every time focus adjusts, and this really makes that go away. It's really nice. The last piece that I have here is this Camvate rail with rosette plates on the side. It kind of hooks up to the front, and it provides a mounting point essentially for this handle, so I can mount up the PD movie follow focus. So that's my current handheld setup. I'll make sure to link everything in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next week.